Silver's Overprotective Ant by me, Josh Dragon. It was a glorious day. Not a cloud in the sky and sun shining down. But for one of the figures on the ground, it was gloomy. My Aunt Maple's coming today, said Silver. I'm really not looking forward to it. Why not? Asked Renald. Isn't she nice? Too nice, replied the squirrel. She's always watching over me and doesn't want to do anything myself. Last time she came, Wally and I were playing catch and I fell out of my chair. I only got a bruise, but Aunt Maple took me to Dr. Fox to check for anything broken. And did he? No. Just looked at her like she had 3 heads. That was definitely embarrassing. Overprotective, sighed Reynolds. The worst kind of relative. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, nodded Silver. It'd take me all day to tell you about the other things she's done. And Mommy says I have to spend the day with her. I'll go with you, said Renald. I'm not leaving my best friend alone in a situation like this. Silver smiled, but didn't see how he could help. It's nice to have friends, isn't it? When they got to Silver's, they found Aunt Maple, who was already there. Is that my favorite niece? She asked, going over to hug her. Yes, replied Silver unenthusiastically. And I'm Renald, greeted the raccoon. Well, aren't you just so cute? Smiled Aunt Maple. After lunch, Renald suggested that they go to the park. Good idea, agreed Aunt Maple, going behind Silver's chair. I'll push you there, Silver. I don't want you to get tired. Very well, sighed her niece. She knew better than to object. It never worked. When they got to the park, our Jack was already there. Hi guys, he said. Want to play basketball? Certainly not, exclaimed Aunt Maple. Basketball's much too dangerous. No, it's not, argued Renald. It's perfectly safe. And put in Jack. Silver is captain of a team who beat my brothers. They can all walk. And we've never had an accident on the court, remarked Silver. Maybe not yet, said her aunt, but there's a first time for everything. The kids couldn't change her mind, so they decided to do something else. Okay, isn't that a little extreme? Hey, ma'am, I'm taping off the basketball court. Reynolds suggested the swings, but Aunt Maple said too high. What if the rope breaks? How about the sand pit? Had asked Jack. You can't fall from there, but sand can get in your eyes. Ah, feeding birds. There's groaned Silver. That's safe and we can do it ourselves. That'll work. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I hate saying told you so, said Silver, but I did. And you were right, I agreed Renald. She means well, comforted Jack. I know, sighed the squirrel, but I wish there was a way to show Auntie how capable I am. Maybe we can, said Renald thoughtfully. He has an idea. The next afternoon, when Jack and Renald brought on a visitor to Silver's house. Ma'am, Renald said to Aunt Maple, this is our friend Matthew. He's come to tell you a little story, explained Jack. A story you may already know. Because of my poor eyesight, I got lost, narrated Matthew. If it wasn't for your niece and Renald, I might have been out all night. Silver really is a hero, agreed Mr. Squirrel. She saved me from drowning in a frozen pond. And my brother said that he's never met a better basketball player, added Jack. My disability, it really doesn't slow me down, grinned Silver. Does it, Auntie? Maple didn't answer. She had a lot to think about. Looks like she really didn't believe that. Uh, She's surprised to be hearing all this. Aunt Maple, who hadn't come out of the guest room for a long time, and the kids were worried their plan had backfired. I'm sorry, Silver, apologized Renald. I didn't mean to hurt your aunt's feelings. The squirrel was about to reply when her aunt walked up. Silver, she asked, would you like to go to the playground? Silver was surprised. Yes, Auntie, I would. And may I come to one of her basketball games? Of course. Matthew smiled. I don't need good eyesight to see your plan worked, Renald. It did indeed, he said the raccoon. It did indeed. I hope you like today's video, and I have a special announcement. And if you who want to see Silver's other adventures, you're in luck. I'm going to make a playlist of all the characters' greatest adventures. Hers, so look out for them. And until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Josh Dragon, signing off.